I told my guys after the game that we played extremely hard tonight. Unfortunate thing was we came up on the short end of the stick. Give Carolina credit. I thought they finished the game much better than we did. They'd been in a couple games, to be exact, 4 out of the last 6, which could have went either way. They lost by 2 points, and then the other game was a 5 or 6 point game. I thought we did a lot of good things. I didn't think we played in particularly smart. We turned the ball over at key spots of the game that I didn't like. For example, I thought at halftime we should have got the last shot. We had 2 turnovers under 30 seconds, which certainly doesn't help us because all the momentum was to Carolina when they went into the half. And then there was one possession that I thought defined the game, free throw blockout, and they got 4 rebounds in a row that certainly I wasn't happy with. So I'm proud of my guys, how they competed. I'm proud of my guys, how they fought. We've got to do a better job of playing a lot smarter. For the second or third time in a row, I've had key players on the bench with fouls in the first half, and it kind of changes us because we don't have a lot of depth. So we've got to do a better job of not fouling and obviously learn from this and move on. Questions?
You guys made a point of emphasis to try to handle Brooks. How did you think your group handled him tonight?
Yeah, I got asked that question, Joe, on the radio a few minutes ago. I know you're going to look at the score and say he had 30 and 9. I thought our guys did a better job considering 14 of his points came from the free throw line. I thought we did a really good job on Baycoat, obviously negating him from offensive rebounding. But don't take away from his performance. He was good. And certainly was much better than I anticipated after sitting out the Louisville game after being sick. So I thought he played well. I thought we did a better job with him, but obviously the score won't reflect that. But a lot of those were from the free throw line, and I think we gave him 6 or 8 at the free throws at the end. Well, and give him credit, he made them.
On Monday, you talked about a possession in the last game where they got those 4 offensive rebounds. How disappointing is it to you that something similar happened again today?
Well, very disappointing because I'll tell you, I said this all along, is my guys competed. I mean, we played, but we didn't do all of the right stuff at the right time. And that's deflating a little bit because of the fact that we knew coming in how good a rebounding team they are, and they did a good job 13. They beat us on the glass again. That one possession was very frustrating to me.
Yes.
You recruited Keeling. Is this what you thought he might be?
Yeah.
When he came on the grad transfer market.
Yeah, good player. He was a really good scorer in the Big South, and I knew he was capable of making shots. He's really he gave him a tremendous lift when you look at him, 7 for 9, and I thought he got to his pull up, made more threes than he normally does. So he was 2 for 4 from 3.
You guys got off to a 10-0 start. You did the same thing at Virginia Tech, and then I think the first time you played these guys, it was 7-0. Is there any explanation for why you guys seem to get off to such good starts but can't sustain it?
Well, I wish I knew that. We got off to a great start. Maybe I should get down 10-0 and see if we can figure it out. I don't know. We played well early. But obviously the other team, they're at home and they're going to make runs. I'm a coach that always feels like early leads never hold up anyway. And so basketball's a game of runs. We started off hot. We made shots. I think at times the way we started the game, the way we shot the ball early, I think affected us towards the end of the first half because we settled for those shots that we made early instead of driving the basketball.
There was a phantom whistle that the PA announcer had to explain. Whoever had it, please stop. There was a breakaway with Cole Anthony where it seemed like State almost stopped playing because they maybe heard the whistle in that situation. That's something that you guys brought up, something the officials picked up on. How'd that play out?
Devin Daniels thought he heard a whistle, and he stopped, and they got a break. But obviously we can't get it back. So.
Coach, how frustrating is it for you to have your program in this position and not be able to take care of business against the teams that your fan base and other people expect you guys to win at this point of where you're at with this program? How frustrating is it for you at this point?
Well, to your question, not frustrating at all when it's phrased that way. I mean, we're playing. Listen, this is still North Carolina. They still have McDonald's All-Americans. They're still a great program. They're not dead. And they won on their home court, and our guys have played well, and we've got a lot of basketball left in us. I don't play. I play for the guys that's in that locker room, and those are the guys who compete. I play for NC State, and if anybody don't like it, that's their problem. We'll figure that out. But we compete for us, and unfortunately, we lost the game tonight. It's not going to define us. We've got plenty of basketball to go, and I like where my team is right now. So we'll bounce back. We'll move on. But in that situation, your question, I don't know how to answer that any other way than I got a team that's fighting, and we lost the game, and that's it.
Pat Andre got 4 minutes of playing time today. What did you see in practice yesterday and shoot around today versus what you saw in the game?
Yeah, I went into the game not knowing if I was going to play him a lot, but because of foul trouble, we played Jericho Helms a lot, and I needed a guy to get in, and I probably wouldn't have played him had we not got foul trouble, but I needed him, and I thought he came in for the 4 minutes and did a good job for us.
Coach, you mentioned driving to the basket. Did you tell them at halftime? Because I think they shot significantly less three-pointers.
Yeah, we decided to drive, and when we drove, we got in there. I think our guys got a little discouraged. We drove in the first half, and we got bumped a couple of times, and they didn't feel like we got the calls. But I told them you can't rely on your outside shot. And we started driving the basketball, and we got to the free throw line. I thought a little bit in the second half. Thanks, Josh.